This is really just a snapshot. It's a count of how many people are experiencing homelessness on any given night in the city and suburbs. Many experts say it's an undercount, not showing the true picture of homelessness. Still, it's a vital step needed to allocate millions of dollars to programs and housing to keep our most vulnerable populations off the streets.
In 2015, Rockford became the first city in the U.S. to get its homeless veterans off of the streets. 2 years later, they say they nearly eliminated chronic homelessness.
Now we are inching very close to getting to adult, children, and family functional zero for homelessness.
Well, Mary Kay, Erica, and Rob, there are about 500 women, children, and men here. And the president of Pacific Garden Mission says that number could double tonight as more homeless people seek shelter from the dangerous cold.
Right here in the heart of the Loop, young homeless men and women are getting a chance at a fresh start. The Covenant House, Illinois helps with everything from mental health counseling to drug recovery to job searches and even housing. And soon, their outreach is growing.
A recent graduate from the University of Illinois Chicago is gaining international attention. Xavier Pacheco just won a global competition with his senior thesis designing a better support system for.
Governor J.B. Pritzker signs a bill aimed at fighting homelessness. It's called Home Illinois. The law brings together state agencies, nonprofit organizations, and other advocates. Home Illinois focuses on an equity-based approach. That includes the voices and contributions of those who've experienced homelessness.
Steve Lukowich and Eric Nelson are searching.
It could be a delicate situation at times because you never know who you're going to run into.
They say they've already found 3 people experiencing homelessness on this frigid, damp, and dreary January night.
To get to this point, Mayor Thomas McNamara says they had staff working with people who were unhoused and getting them the resources they needed.
And at the same time that we were doing that, we were building partnerships with community-based organizations that could help fill the needs that our unhoused population have.
Our beds are full, but we've come up with alternative plans. We're putting people on floors with mats, blankets, beds, anywhere we could put people. We're trying to do everything we can in this situation.
As workers at Pacific Garden Mission prepare to house hundreds of homeless people tonight, many are already escaping the cold by spending time in the shelter's day room.
Sure, I really wanted to ask the question why, as a city that takes pride in the close-knit nature of our communities, we ignore, in specific, the homeless community as they deserve our attention. And it is important that we begin to address this social issue, as we spent the last years really just sweeping it under the table.
This year's budget commits over $350 million towards our Home Illinois initiative, a more than 30% increase over last year. And we're investing an additional $50 million into prevention, crisis response, housing units, and staffing to ensure that every person has a fighting chance.
Nobody wants to be outside homeless, cold, alone, doing nothing with their lives. We want to be successful. We want to succeed. But it just takes that one person or that one organization to notice you.